Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another lesson. Today we are going to talk about how to understand timings in Counter-Strike 2, specifically when we are lurking. This is going to be something that you need to understand even if you're not going to be a super hard lurk player. Even aggressive players need to know this. Entries, uppers, everybody needs to understand how to utilize these lurk timings. If anything, understand them so that you know how to counter them. Today we're going to get into that, and I'm going to teach you everything you need to know from a pro perspective and just getting you better at the game. But before we get into that, I have to teach you how to get some better Counter-Strike 2 skins. Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code CoJo. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and talk about these lurk timings and what we should be doing in the game. Now, you're going to have to visualize with me because I'm the only person in the server, and as you know, I'm very busy, so as much as I wish I could have 4 guys in here help you understand, we're just going to have to do this by myself. So, the first thing that I want you to understand is that there is going to be different timings, and every single round is going to look different inside of the game, right? No round is going to be the same, but we can understand tendencies and kind of reactions that we should be making, right? We'll use Dust 2 as an example here. Now, assume that we have 4 guys on our team that are running up cat, right? They're trying to cat execute. They're going to be throwing their nades, doing everything. They're going to be throwing their smokes, boom, boom, flashing, doing all this. And we are sitting here long. Now you might be asking, how do I know when to go out? And that's a great question. So it's going to depend every round. Say your teammates are actually finding success here. They're running into sight and they're like, guys, they're playing retake long. They're playing retake long, right? And maybe we're still in a 5v5 situation, or maybe they get a kill on the guy long and they have sight, right? This is not the time to come out. This is not the time to come out long because we got the kill. We have the man advantage situation. The CTs are in a very bad place because they are, having to hold from long and play back here and play retake. You might be saying, well, Kojo, shouldn't you come out and try to kill this guy that's holding you? What's going to happen at a high level is players are going to understand that you probably are lurking out here. And so they're going to have a player that just sits here and holds doors, right? So he's waiting for you to peek. A lot of times he might be sitting right here waiting or in pit. So when we're actually finding kills or finding success, it's not necessary to go out and lurk, because what's going to happen sometimes is 50% of the time you're going to try to take this fight and somebody's going to kill you somewhere, and then your lurk means nothing. You just throw away your man advantage situation. Versus if we get those kills, we just sit here and wait. We just wait. Because what might happen is the CTs actually might get antsy and they might push in here, and that's the freest kill we'll ever have. But more importantly, we hear the information. Guys, there's 2 players in pit right now. They're playing retake. There's 2 players pit. Just have sight. And then while these players are sitting here, nothing's going on, the round's happening, when they start to actually go back in for the retake, that's when we go back through here when they're actually engaging with our teammates. Boom, then we can shoot them behind. Maybe we go for a lineup, we lurk out here and spray them down as they're running into sight, or we just do 200 IQ and wait even longer. It's so good, guys, right? Versus when do we need to go out early? So if our teammates are going up cat and they're getting killed, right? They have these smokes, but they're trading out. Maybe they die, maybe they get a kill, but we're losing numbers and the situation does not look favorable for us. That's where we need a playmaker. We need someone to make something happen, and that's where we've got to come out long here. Maybe once we get out here, we explode, clear all these angles, do whatever. Depending on the information, it's going to depend. And then we sit here and be playmakers. We do a 2-pronged attack and make sure that we can utilize the situation that's unfolding in front of us, right? We need to play aggressive when our teammates are dying. When our teammates are just winning the round for us, the worst thing that we can do is play aggressive because we're going to throw. Being a good lurker is able to understand these patterns and understanding what is needed in each round, right? Some of the best lurkers in the world go for their timing. Oh, they take a fight, nobody dies, right? Say, you're getting pressured, you're on 1 HP. If you're on 1 HP after taking that fight, sometimes the best thing to do is, based on the information that you have, is to come out here and then be a cat lurk now. We hide through mid doors, maybe try to take these fights, and now you're just going back cat because they're sitting here going, guys, there's 1 long doors, and they constantly, while they have to sit here, they have to worry about you being in long, right? They have to sit here and like battle between the 2 angles. So these are some concepts that you can utilize as a lurker. But even better, sometimes guys, you are going to utilize the like blame F, like, you know, super baity playstyle, and you are going to be a B lurk while your teammates are hitting A. And guys, oh, you can win so many rounds doing this, but it really just depends on the game, right? Say your teammates are hitting long in this situation. Our 4 teammates are hitting long, they're all running up, throwing flashes, they're scaling. What we're gonna do on B is we're literally going to sit in a corner and just listen. All right, I hear him rotating off. I hear this guy from car rotating off to go mid, right? And then as we hear the players rotating off because they're hitting, our teammates are hitting A, we're slowly lurking out here, right? We're slowly lurking out here. We're making sure we're safe. You know, don't clear angles if you don't have to, but you know, clear them if it's needed. Can't talk. But then eventually we're gonna get ourselves into a very favorable position. And the unique thing about Dust 2 is usually you can sit here and start shooting the toes. You can start shooting their legs, and they literally can't shoot back. And the beautiful thing, the best thing about this is, even if they turn around because you whiffed or something, you can literally just sit here and you don't have to do anything then. You just crouch here, and now if they want to kill you, they have to come all the way back here and literally fight you, and then the round's over because they're so out of position, right? Being a lurk is not always about kills. It's about providing that pressure and making it impossible for them to do something, impossible to scale. But let's talk about something else that might happen. Your teammates might want you to be the one to fake, right? When we're the lurk, we love the situations where we just get to walk out and shoot people from behind, but sometimes we've got to be the one that draws all the attention to ourselves, right? Before we talk about B, let's briefly go back to long here, right? Say our teammates have little util, they want to hit cat, but they don't have much. What they might ask you to do is to throw some long pressure, right? So maybe you flash out long, and you know, you sit here and you try to take these duels, you try to take these fights. You know, you're being loud, you're flashing through these angles, you're clearing everything, and then what's gonna happen is the guys that are gonna have to come back and fight you, and even if you die, it allows our teammates to explode up cat as 4 and sit here and take this space and fight maybe one guy on site while the other guy has to worry about you long, right? It just depends on the situation. It depends on what your teammates want. This push and pull is so good. Make sure you guys subscribe if you made it to this far in the video. It'd help me out so much and help me continue my dream. Same thing on B, guys. You might be in B doors and your teammates are over here in long, right? They might be trying to get out long and execute. You tell them, guys, be quiet. I'm gonna fake B. Don't make any noise, right? And then maybe you throw your lurk smoke out here. You wait for it to land. Wait, boom, it landed. You throw a flash, you molly, and then you just come out here and create chaos, right? Boom, maybe you get 1 kill, maybe you get 0, but you threw util, you die. These guys start to shift more towards B to help their B players. The A guys start to get a little more antsy. Maybe they push up cat to go help mid. Maybe they rotate down through CT to help out B. But this pressure is about pulling the pieces. Think about this game as almost like you're positioning. It's like when you're playing soccer, or for those of you in Europe, football. You're pushing the defenders out of the way. You're pulling them to your side of the field, right? Imagine this is one big soccer pitch, football pitch, and we're pulling the defenders over to our side on the wing here so that our other wingers have space to run out and, you know, take that open space, right? Obviously there's no scoring, there's no goal, but essentially we're trying to get into the open goal right here. And make it as easy as possible. If our teammates can take a 4v1 situation because of our pressure, if they can even take a 4v2 situation because we threw a fake, we are going to win, right? And sometimes it just depends. You don't even need to go out. You can, same thing I showed you on long. You can throw these nades. You can, you know, do everything I showed you, flash, molly, do these things. And then you can just sit here and spam. If you start hearing him, you know, shoot a few bullets, be a pain, and then just lurk. Now you're the lurk. They know you're here, but they have to clear you, right? So then you can just sit here and listen for rotations. Guys, there's one rotating towards B. There's one rotating towards B. There's one on site. Oh, and I hear one CT. Guys, maximum 2 on site right now. Hit the site, throw your nades, and then you turn into this split again. You take these duels mid, you sit up here and take the cat fights. This is next level CS. This is how you should be playing. It's something so valuable that you can learn. I'm an opera, guys, and I know this, but it's also good to know because then you know how to counter it too. One of the common reactions is the CT's smart players are gonna know that there's a long lurk when the other team is hitting cat. So smart CTs a lot of times will just sit here and pre-fire these angles, right? They'll run in here and try to clear out the lurk. You know, maybe they'll even clear out here, and they'll look for these lurks so that they don't have to worry about it. Because on the CT side, if you can just clear these angles, boom, like, you know, you go in there, nothing there, you can then sit here and help your teammate on site. You can help a teammate sitting on ramp. You can help a teammate corner, and you can have a better fight without having to worry about that. Lurking and understanding how these lurks is going to be something you have to know throughout this game, and it's something that's going to make you so much better. So I wish I understood this sooner, but now you guys know. Make sure to check out the other videos on my channel and check out my paid coaching services down below in the description. I'd love to help coach you one-on-one. If you made it to this far in the video, it might be something worth investing. I can watch demos, I can coach you individually, or do group/team coaching. So appreciate every single one of you guys. If you want to watch some free content, go ahead and click on the videos on your screen right now. I'd love to help you get better, help teach you, help make you a better player. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace out.